We're good here.
Tyler too said it was This Swiss family Robinson. Swiss family Robinson. That's funny.
auspicious room to debate the topic that TISM is art. It's my job as first speaker to tell all of you guys what art is. So I looked it up in the dictionary, which is, as everyone knows, where you go to find out what words mean. And it said, works of beauty or pretty pictures. And I look around and I see a lot of pretty pictures. I particularly like the koala with this special straw. I think that's a very pretty picture. But if you look at more detailed definitions of what art is, I like to go to my favourite art critic, Larry Flint, who once said, I don't know what art is, but I know what I like. And I thought about that and I thought to myself, well, I like Kylie and I like Britney, and TISM like Kylie and Britney, so we must all like art. But seriously, when we look at what art is beyond just pretty pictures, we can see that art is also about pushing boundaries. It's about sending messages, and it's about having disputes that are creating disputes within art that are fundamental to progressing art. And I've also been told it's my job to give a team split. So I'm going to be talking about art, and my second speaker, Nick, is going to be talking about children and crap. And our third speaker is going to be giving you our team line, which is same shit, different bucket. I don't know what that means yet, but I'm sure it will become clear as the debate continues. So what we can see is that what we're going to be arguing here tonight is that art criticism of the type that we can see TISM doing in their posters, in their lyrics, and all that kind of stuff. Not that I've actually listened to anything, but I'm, speaking from a position of authority here. We can see that art criticism can become art itself. So when you look at someone like Marcel Duchamp, who put the urinal in the Parisian, is it Parisian? Yeah, in the Parisian art gallery and said, urinal in art gallery equals art, we can see that taking art and putting things in different contexts can make it art even if it wasn't originally. So what we can see is that the urinal was to installation art what You'll Never Be an Old Man River was to drug culture. I don't really know what that means, but it sounded good about half an hour ago, and that's the only proof I have. So, Duchamp, TISM, urinals, drugs, same difference, that's the deal.
Same shit, different bucket.
Same shit, different bucket. That's our team line. So what we can see here is that TISM follow in a long line of tradition of critics becoming artists. And that's why we say that TISM is art, because when you look at Duchamp, when you look at the French New Wave cinema, when you look at some group called Carter and the Unstoppable Sex Machine, yeah? Is that making sense to me?
Thank you, Kathy. And now for the first speaker on the negative side, Mr. R. Hitler Barassi.
Yeah!
Chairperson, judges, opposition, fans and well-wishers, industry scum. What's normal, I wonder, at a CD launch? Where are the young rock stars? All I see is a paunch. At Corns, there's depression. At George Michael's, there's head. At Nellie's, they're undressing. At Tupac's, they're dead. At Kylie's, there's crutches and media snitches. At Moby, there's tofu. At Snoop Dogg, there's bitches. But fuck me at TISM's, isn't it great? There ain't sex or drugs. There's a fucking debate. It's art, claim these people. Is that just a joke? Like Marie Antoinette. Let them eat coke. No one's here for the art. We're not dirty three. No one even likes TISM. The piss is for free. Moby's an artist. Music's new face. Don't write the melody, just cut and paste. Madonna's an artist, an icon, insert, ceaseless invention in choice of t-shirt. DJs are artists, they say adore us, 'cause in my remix I change verse for chorus, and I get a scratcher who thinks it's so good, it's making a record not as good as playing one backward. In music nowadays, it's like we praise the curators who hang the pictures, we forget the creators. To decide the order in which paintings go don't mean you got talent, you're just Jackie O. That isn't art, and the message I'm sending, TISM aren't either, just we're not pretending. Pick up the CD of our greatest hits, the date on the cover, 1986. It's easy to see I'm a boring old fart. Too often, however, cool equals art. So, to conclude, remember, only time will bring proof. True art survives despite age or youth, and the passage of time will always expose us, like Ozzy Osbourne with myxomatosis. Sometimes, however, this process delights us, 'cause it's young Daniel Johns who's got the arthritis.
Suck, not blow.
And the second affirmative speaker, Nick. Thanks for the rudimentary applause, ladies and gentlemen. Kathy talked about art, and I'm going to talk about crap and children, my two favourite subjects. Thanks, mate. So what I'm going to look at first is about the nature of lowbrow art. So TISM, I think, would have you believe that, they're lowbrow, and because of that, they're not artists. And we say, no, not true. That's what I'm going to have a look at first. And I'm going to have a look at why TISM is good for children, why children need art, and therefore why children need TISM. So first of all, let's have a look at crap. Crap art, ladies and gentlemen. Crap art, there's a lot of it around, there's a lot of lowbrow art. I mean, I'd used Ken Dome, but it was stolen by John Safran. I'm sorry. I've ripped off your example, I ripped off your evidence, but it's cool because I'm from Monash. I can plagiarise whatever I want. So there's a lot of crap art around. I mean, just go down to Young and Jackson's, Chloe, it's like porn masquerading as art. Rubens, like some dude with an obsession with cellulite, that's bad art. Rupert Bunny. To quote Nick, now we'll have the second person with a balaclava.
You.
What Eugene is saying here is art. Arturo. He recalls Arturo, who was a friend of his father's. As a child, he roamed the hillside around the Frosinone region. Entertaining the children with stories of snacking with the local shepherds on pane and pecorino. Until the black shirts killed them all. Arturo Ashe, the first black man to win Wimbledon. Arturo Aske, the famous British comedian. Arturo, the Blake Edwards film starring Dudley Moore. Arturo and the decline of the British Empire. Seminal album in the late 60s by the Kinks, featuring Ray Davies' touching vignettes of suburbia. And the song Vittorio. Vittorio Pozzo, the coach of the 1934 and 1938 Italian World Cup winning sides, seemed to be one of the first coaches to use psychology as part of his methodology. Although some argue that Pozzo's use of Uruguayan and Argentine players naturalised as Italians shortly before the tournament was in fact cheating. Vittorio, the character who appears as a cipher throughout Joseph Heller's Catch-22. When questioned by the lead character Yossarian towards the end of the book as to why Vittorio continually changed sides during the Second World War, his answer was, "At least we survived." And here we are today. We have survived. We are not very good. You are here. You are discovering this.
And now for the final affirmative speaker, Luke.
As I read to you tonight off the back of my civil procedure notes, I'm reminded why I'm a law student and not a revered and sometimes reviled Australian musical icon. Firstly, I'd like to say thanks to the people who played jazz. I love it when 8 guys all play a different song at the same time. I'd also like to apologise for my voice. I vomited all weekend. I'd like to say about TISM, what they've proven tonight is that their political analysis is kind of indicative of the kind of guys who think that realpolitik is a Spanish soccer team. Basically, over this side of the house, we've been getting up and saying, well, it can be good, bad, or indifferent, whatever. It's all same shit, different bucket. You look at Walt Whitman, same shit, different bucket. Rodin, same shit, different bucket. TISM, you guessed it, same shit, different bucket. In an effort to try and rebut, which is what a third speaker is supposed to do, I'm going to have a look at what they've said, or sung in another language. So, the first speaker got up and said no one likes TISM. There's just 3 picks. I can't rebut that. Then he said he's an old fart. No. Then he made fun of Daniel John's tragic illness, and there's nothing there either. The second speaker presented to us something akin to a Nescafe ad. And sure, it was good, but, you know, it left me sitting there going, that was tough to rebut as well. He wandered in Italy and ate cheese until the fascists killed everyone. To rebut this, I can barely do anything except say, no, that never happened. Which it very well may have. I don't know. I wasn't there. And if I was, considering that, I probably would have been one of the fascists. So, can you ring the bell, please, Ron? Cheers, much appreciated. That leaves me with about 30 seconds. Now I've got 25. On our side of the house, we found out that Nick loves children, which was not surprising. And he loves art, and that's just plain boring, which is why I slept through preparation. Now I'm wishing I had paid attention. Can you ring the bell again, please, Wayne? Thanks very much.
And now for the final speaker in the debate.